Hello, everybody. This is me, Martell. Besides being desperate and trying to grow on YouTube / social media is nearly impossible nowadays. Um, some say, why don't you just go out and meet people? How the hell can you go out and meet people in America? You know what I'm saying? If you don't live in big cities, which I don't, that's a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? And I live in a small, desert, social desert in America, a social dump. You know, if you don't live in New York, California, Atlanta, Texas, etc., you might as well not even waste your time coming to America unless you go to those big cities. In order, if you're a creative person, I don't go to churches, I don't go to clubs, I don't go to bars. You know what I'm saying? I don't like these fake meetup people and all that. I don't like these fake meet and greets. You know what I'm saying? Not only wasting my time, wasting my money, and these people are not real. You know what I'm saying? I get that on social media, but at least that if you deal with jerkish people throughout social media, bye bye. Get into the black. But in real life, people in America are manipulators, are scammers. You know what I'm saying? Or not everybody's like that, but just being real. You know what I'm saying? Or they just want they want money from me, but they don't want to promote me, don't want to invest in me, don't want to what I'm saying, give you ideas how you supposed to grow as a content creator, recording artist, songwriter, voiceover artist, and all that. I've been doing recorded music for nearly 20 years, and it's been nearly 2 years since I've been into a studio. And problem with that is dealing with scammers. You know what I'm saying? That say they supposed to promote you or got your back, when you think you actually asked them for that. All of a sudden they make excuses and lies why they didn't want to promote me anything. Have fake promoter bro, you know what I'm saying? She was a fraud, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound intentionally negative, you know what I'm saying? But that's the reality here in America. If you is a creative person, just if you have the opportunity or the resources or the means and connections, get out of America. And I hate to say this on my business account as Mr. Martell's here, but the reality has to be said. There is no social life. America is impossible to meet people. You know what I'm saying? Or just go see a therapist. Do you have thousands of dollars? You idiots, do you idiots ever realize how expensive therapy is? And I'm gonna be more miserable because that costs me money. You know what I'm saying? Why the hell would I want to pay somebody that lied to me for 1 hour? That's not, what I'm saying. Do you have caseworkers? Do you have can you just go anywhere? There's nowhere to go. The mall is dead. Places are closing up, shutting down, and all that. And I mean, working at a minimum wage job sucks. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather get this off my chest because, yes, it is negative. Man, Martel, you sound so negative. You're very negative, man. You gotta cheer up. You gotta be positive. I hate fake positivity. You know what I'm saying? And I expect to lose audience. I just at this point, I feel like I'm going crazy against my will. You know what I'm saying? Because everything costs in America. You know what I'm saying? Literally a lot. Cars are not cheap. Even a raggedy car is not cheap, especially when inflation going up, groceries going up. You know what I'm saying? Bills going up, but the rent definitely going up. Let's see, but my wages are stagnating. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm doing so much. Being on disability, working a part-time job. You know, I'm thankful. I'm thank God I'm not homeless or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to go homeless in America. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm saying, why don't you deal with the caseworkers and all that? They don't want to help me. They're not interested in help. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting that I have to make a video about this. America is the worst place ever if you're trying to meet people. It's a controversy because in order to grow, you need people. But how can you meet people if there's conditions involved? You know what I'm saying? And what I mean conditions, of course, if you don't agree with sports, you don't like bars, you don't like clubs, you straight out of luck. I'm just being conservative. You are straight out of luck if you don't agree with agendas or propaganda nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a club person. There's literally no clubs around here. Or there's a bunch of bars. But why would I pay hundreds of dollars just to get rejected? You know what I'm saying? Or get called a weirdo or a creep. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you just being paranoid. No, I'm not being paranoid. No, I am not paranoid. do you really want to be called a creep and a weirdo, have police and security come at you? Because how else you supposed to socialize? You can't go to no so-called coffee shops. You know, I try that, and I get either rejected and played. Same way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not much of a club and bar person. I hate loud noises. You know what I'm saying? If you literally know me, most of my videos I'm wearing a headset because I hate loud noises. Excuse me. And besides, you know that clubs and churches are not cheap. And besides, I don't want to deal with fake people. You know what I'm saying? So you don't go to church and all that. Church is, let me be real, church is boring. You know what I'm saying? Going to the bars is chaotic for me. I'm not much of a club or a bar or church person. I'm definitely not into sports. You know what I'm saying? That's boring as hell to me. So if you really not about that, you're gonna lose a lot socially. You know what I'm saying? Everything in America is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Especially, it don't take me years to pay off my damn debts. You know what I'm saying? And on the contrary, you know, how are you supposed to go meet people if you can't approach people unless you're in a place of business? You know what I'm saying? Oh, why don't you go to grocery stores? They already got families and friends and cliques and stuff. There is no virtually place for me outside in grocery shopping. That could I had to get my groceries. Other than that, game over for your social life. You need a car in America, and also a license, a car, insurance, titles, and all that. That's not cheap. Especially on a fixed income disability, that's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it took me over like 10 years to learn about credit. You know what I'm saying? How you supposed to maintain credit? How you supposed to get credit? Nobody taught me about this. You know what I'm saying? And some say, "Oh, you're very negative, Martell. Have you ever got to know me? Besides the audience, besides y'all? No. You know what I'm saying? Other than y'all, I love y'all. But let's be realistic. America is the worst place for social life. And that's all I got to say about that.